recently, what I've realized as I'm being triggered all of a sudden, in multiple different ways all at once, it's like I'm starting to slowly realize as I'm sitting with him, it's like the Lord is telling me, like, I want to heal you from this. It's being triggered up. I'm bringing these things up. I'm bringing it to your awareness. I'm showing you what's happening beneath the surface so that you can sit with me and pray, to sit with him and genuinely like work through it with him. I had seen somebody post something where they were saying some of y'all are practicing avoidance and calling it peace. Right. Sometimes we can think like we have peace, but within yourself, like, if you have peace or not, and sometimes for us, what we will do is we'll avoid dealing with certain things or working through certain things and thinking we have peace. And even me, like, I can testify to this. Before, like, when I practiced New Age spirituality, I thought I was free, like I thought that, I was being myself and all of these things, but it's like that wasn't real freedom. So it's like the Lord is almost trying to take me back through the process, but his way, and freeing me in his way, because it's not real freedom. You know what I mean? I say all of this to say that it's like there are things that sometimes we will not even believe or have an awareness or even want to think that God could free us in that way, right? From the need from control, fear of people's opinions, rejection, all of these things. Like, it's almost like if you keep avoiding that thing, because as it's being triggered, you just stuff it down. As it's being triggered, you just stuff it down. As it's being triggered, you just ignore it. You have to work through it. The Lord wants to free you from it. It's almost like the trigger is because the Lord wants you to take it to him and be like, I'm feeling like this. Why is this happening? I don't like this. This is happening and that's happening and I feel like this. It's like the Lord, it's like he wants you to take that to him. He'll allow you to be triggered for you to take it to him. Does that make sense? For you to sit there and work through it with him, to not let him go until that thing, like whatever it is, breaks off of you, right? Not one and done, like, let me say a prayer and let me go. Like, I'm talking about like hungry for freedom, hungry for deliverance. Like, you know what I mean? What I realized, even me, was that there was this freedom that I'm craving, but that I don't even believe that the Lord, that it can even be possible. It's the type of thing where it feels like it's an imagination. Like, it's like, I don't know if does freedom even really exist? It's not physical. It's all mental. It's like, it's inner freedom. And I feel like the Lord wants to do that. And y'all, sometimes it's hard for us to even believe that freedom is something that the Lord has for us. It's hard for our brain to even comprehend freedom after being conditioned, almost like it's like this is generational mental slavery. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, this is a strong hold, but little by little the Lord starts to break it off of us. But you have to cooperate almost like in the process, right? You have to be intentional and make the time to sit with the Lord and be like, God, I'm feeling like this. It can't be a one and done, right? You have to be hungry, even if it's not for that thing, like just the Lord, period. Like, if you're wanting to grow in your relationship with the Lord, like, it's not something that you can do one day and then be like, oh, he didn't show up, or oh, like, he not here, like, I'm not hearing him and I'm not seeing him. Like, you have to be hungry to know the Lord. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna cry. You have to be hungry to know the Lord. Okay, so if you're feeling like you don't really have like a strong relationship with God, or you just don't know Jesus, or like you feel like it's just not working, know that it's something that it's like the Lord is like hidden treasure. It's not hidden treasure, but like buried treasure. Like, you have to dig and dig and dig, but you will reach gold almost. Like, and in that digging, it's like you, in one way you could see that as like, why is God trying to make it hard for me to get to know him? And it's like, it's not like that. But as you're digging, what are you doing? You're building muscles, you're gaining strength, you're building endurance, you're gaining stamina, patience, that drive. It's like the Lord is, it's like, for lack of a better term, it's like there's a method to the madness, right? It's like as you're digging to find him, it's like it's building something in you, and there are certain things that break off of you in the process. So just don't give up and keep digging. Like the Lord is there, like he's here, but there's just a certain way that he does things, and that's just in his greatness and in his glory. So we just, but that's all of us. But when it comes to the Lord, when it comes to just like a freedom that you're craving or you're desiring from him, know that that's not something that it's just like a let me just ask the Lord real quick and then let me just go about my day. Like a day and night you have to be at his feet. Day and night you have to be seeking him. Day and night, like day and night. You cannot let up. You have to seek him. And that's what it says in the Bible. When you seek me with your whole heart, like you'll find me. It's not seeking him half-heartedly or just once a day, once a week, not once a day, but like, once in a while. Like you have to really have a deep desire and a hunger to know him, but he's there. And so I'm going to leave y'all with that. I love y'all. Y'all know I be crying anytime I talk about the Lord. I love him with literally everything in me. I'm done. Okay, I love y'all. Prayerfully this blessed you. Leave a comment down below if this blessed you, or just share anything that you want to share. I love y'all so much. Like the video, subscribe, all of the things, and I'm gonna see you in my next one.